My name is Joanne Erlbacher, and I am here this morning to tell you some exciting news about our children's ministry here at St. Andrew Lutheran Church. And really, my excitement started 2 years ago when, in our confirmation classes here, the emphasis of teaching children was moved from our church to the parents doing that. The church provides all the information that the parents need and all the instruction and materials, and then the parents go home and they teach their children about this awesome God that we have. And then once a month they come back to church and our church reinforces what the children have learned. All right, fast forwarding to today, and what new is going to happen is that we're going to implement this same kind of thing in our children's Sunday school each Sunday. And let me say that all this is biblical. It is biblical in Deuteronomy about parents being the teachers of their children. So in Deuteronomy chapter 6, starting with around verse 5 or 6, it says, "Love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your strength. Impress these commandments that I give you today are to be upon your hearts. Impress them on your children. Talk about them when you sit at home and when you walk along the road, when you lie down and when you get up." So did you hear that? It's not something that we do just once a week. It's something we do in our children's lives every day. I look back over my husband's and my experience of confirmation and Sunday school, and my husband and I really thought that teaching children about their faith was really the job of our church and of the Lutheran school we sent them to. And now as I look back, I know that not only did my children miss out, but so did Rob and I, in that opportunity to be with them and in Jesus' Word every day. So, what's going to go on in our children's Sunday school is called Route 67. It's a 3-part program, and it's going to start sometime in June, in a Sunday in June. When you come to church, out in the narthex on a table will be some outline sheets for the sermon that day. So we're asking parents to pick up one of these, and they will look something like this. In fact, not only parents, but I plan to pick up one too to help me in what that sermon message is that day. So on that outline sheet, which is called your go sheet, there will be an explanation of what the sermon's going to be that day, the Bible verses it comes from, an application comment, and then probably 5 or 6 questions that will help you think about and process what you have heard that morning. So the second part is called Go. So you're going to take your Go sheet and go home, and during that next week, share with your children what you have learned in that sermon, how it applies to your life and how it can apply to theirs. And really on a daily basis, as it says in the verse, when you rise and when you lie down, so that the children can apply what you are learning to their lives each day too. And then part 3 is the tune-up. So the next Sunday, when the children come to Sunday school, then that whole sermon will be reinforced for them in how are they using it in their lives and how they can, just to kind of recap the whole thing for them. So I hope you're as excited about this as I am. Children's ministry at St. Andrew is so important. And so I want to tell you one more little thing. This past month, the month of May, the Lutheran Witness, the whole magazine is geared toward the gift of children. There are several articles in here. In fact, most all of them have to do with either family, marriage, or children. And it talks about how God views each of those and what we need to be doing in all those areas of our life. It also talks about how the world views marriage, family, and children. So I hope you have an opportunity to take a look at this magazine. The very last article in the magazine contains a sentence that I think just sums up the whole purpose of children's ministry at St. Andrew. And there's one sentence in that article, and it says, "If parents do not teach their children how to love Jesus, the world will teach them how not to." God bless.